So today I'm going to walk you through my process of how to install skills in both Claude Co-Work and Claude Code. This is not only the ability of creating your own skills, but also customize ones that you find to make it more adaptable to you. So stay tuned and build along with us. All right, so I got to be honest, this is probably one of the most controversial topics out there because a lot of people will either download skills, take the skills that are already there, or basically create their own, but nobody's really like explaining their own process with it. So the first thing I do is whatever the skill is, I start researching a little bit, right? So I come in here and for instance, right now, what's really hot is that Claude can actually create videos using something called Remotion and HyperFrames. HyperFrames is something that HeyGen developed, and Remotion, honestly, I don't even know, but it happens to be very hot and a lot of people are using it. My own editor for my videos is using it and he's doing a really great job, but I want to see if I can develop a skill and try it out for myself. I really don't play around with the video ones, but let's just see what it can do, right? So I come in here and I will literally Google Remotion skills, all right? And if I go and oh, look, as soon as I type in Remotion skills, it has GitHub and it has Claude and it has Claude Code and it has prompt, OpenClaw. So obviously you can see that this is already a pretty popular search. So I'm gonna come over here and let's first go into the GitHub. Now, honestly, believe it or not, it looks like Remotion itself has made it. Now, the way that I always go about doing this is you gotta be really careful with where you get the repos from and everything else. So this looks like it's a user. It's got 3.5 stars. I don't know whether or not I want to use it. Not saying that this is an equality GitHub repo, but maybe I want to just do a little bit more research. So what I'll do is, again, type in the same thing, Remotion skills, and see what else comes up, right? So we have the dev skills ones that came up already. You got a whole bunch of videos of people doing it, how to set up Remotion skills in Claude Code, their Remotion dev, and look, there's a couple of other videos inside of here, just different things, right? So you have, here's coding agents. So we're going to pop that up. And what I tend to do is just look at this, right? So this actually looks like it's the Remotion docs. And here's a whole bunch of videos on the different things that you have in here, create videos, installs, and everything else. I use Obsidian whenever I'm trying to study something deep. So I have second brains for things that I believe are big enough that they can require their own brain. And if you don't know how to set up Obsidian or have no idea what I'm talking about, go watch the Obsidian video. Guarantee you it'll be definitely worthwhile for you to kind of install and understand. So basically, these are all the things I've been doing when it comes to Claude Co-Work or Claude Code. And I have a bunch of information in here because this is something that's going to be related to Claude. I'll use the second brain. But if I wanted to use other second brains like OpenClaw, Paperclip, Hermes, or anything else, again, that I believe requires its own brain, I'll go ahead and do that. But for this particular instance, I have it open. This is my Obsidian, and I can do one of two things. One, I can come back to my search that I was doing and I could just do web clippings by hitting this and all of a sudden it'll bring the clip over. I guess this is kind of my little secret way of doing it. Now, if you watched again the Obsidian video, what I did is I created a folder for all the second brains so then I can communicate with the second brain in order to do the research. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to go to Visual Studio Code. I'm going to open up a new window, and inside the new window, my second brains in Obsidian are connected to a certain folder that I can access in here to help me do further research, clean up everything else, and honestly manage Obsidian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, Open Folder, and I'll go to my dev folder for anybody that's been following me along. And I'll go to dev, and inside of dev, you notice that I have my Claude Code second brain. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I'm going to hit select folders, and I can do it one of two ways. As you can see, it's usually open because I'm usually doing tons of research on Co-Work or Claude or whatever it is. And here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit clear. Actually, you want to do / clear. And you have an option. You can actually do it with the VS Code extension, or you can do it in the terminal. I usually like doing it in the terminal, but for the ease of simplicity, let's just do it here, right? So I'm going to go to clear conversation. All right, and I got a brand new conversation that I have in here. And what I'll say is, and I'll use WhisperFlow to kind of dictate, I want to create and update a Remotion skill or create a skill from complete scratch. And it might be Remotion and HyperFrames, I'm not sure yet, but I want you to help me gather all this information and help me create the best and most unique skill based on everything that we capture. All right, and I'm going to start giving you different sources and I want you to start cataloging all of them. And only at the end, when everything's been given to you, then I want you to help me start to create the skill that we're going to leverage inside of Claude Code and Claude Co-Work if we can. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give it that. And then I'm going to say something like, are you ready for the first information? Now, my Claude Code has the ability of searching the web with Playwright. It also has Perplexity. It has a bunch of different things already connected in MCPs. If you don't know, again, what I'm talking about, watch the previous videos on how to connect all these. but these are connections that I already had that will allow me to search, do other things. Again, I am no expert in Remotion, and that's the goal. The goal is I'm not an expert. What I'm trying to do is create a skill that will then allow me to start working with it with the best foot forward that I can, so then I can become an expert in it and start messing around with it. So I'm going to grab this, all right, and it's a rating for my first source. So first source I'm going to give it is always go to the docs of whatever it is that you are trying to build. So Remotion already has docs and it has coding agents and everything else. I'm going to grab this in here. I'm going to hit copy and I'm going to put it in here. And then I'm going to create a couple sites. So this is the main site. Okay. And I'm going to start it with there. Let it go ahead and scan all the sites, the documents, everything that it has in order for it to work. Now, again, remember, I said the combination of Remotion and HyperFrames is really where it's at right now. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come over here, go back to my search, and I'm going to do the same thing I did with Remotion. I'm going to say HyperFrames. And look, it already has Claude. We're just going to do Claude and we're going to see what comes up and then we're going to go into that. Now, HyperFrames, I know for a fact, is something that HeyGen developed. So it's always smart to go to HeyGen's GitHub repo, which is awesome. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to also copy this part because it's a little like how to, heygen.com. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and mess with it a little bit. But again, I never download anything from the web blindly when it comes to repos or skills, because you can go to skills.sh or you can go to Claude templates. And these are third-party sites. I always question, the validity of like how some of these are. Again, great, beautiful sites, but again, want to make sure you're doing it. So if I type in Remotion, I'll see what it has, and then I'll have Claude watch for prompt injections or anything in here that might not be good. And look at that, Remotion to HyperFrames, it's all here. And what I'll do is just keep getting as much information as I possibly can, feed it to the Obsidian brain, and then let Claude help me diffuse and make the best skill or set of skills to help me run whatever it is I need to do for video. I'm going to grab this first one. And again, I never copy. And again, it's just because it's my caution and it does have the repository. So what I'll do is I'll actually take this repository now that I've gone to Skills.sh and all I did was hit the repository right in here. And what I'll do is I'll basically give it the skill sets and I'll say, come in here, validate these repos and see whether or not they're safe. Check for prompt injections or anything else that might be harmful to the computer or to the skill or anything else that you can think of. Make sure you're running a security check. Run through these repos, check all the files in it, and then see whether or not this is something we want to incorporate into building our own skills. All right. And then I'm going to come over here and I give it the first GitHub repo, which is, again, the way I found it was I literally went to Skills.sh. They had a repo here and I did. So now there was a couple of them. So it had Remotion. So let's click on this one again. Google Labs coding. This is pretty cool. I'm also going to grab this one. Again, good stars. Usually when there's a lot of good stars and everything else, it means that it's usually pretty quality. So, but again, never take anything per chance. I always go and check it. All right, go back again. Let's go back to Remotion or to skills.sh here. Vercel Labs. See, 869 installs. I'll probably skip that one. Remotion Render, 67. So let me just grab this one right here. Open. Come in here. So if it doesn't have it there, what I'll do is I'll literally give it the site because it can search the sites too. Okay. And then last but not least, come back over here. Remotion Render HyperFrames. This is going to be the one that is HyperFrames. So this is very important. And look, it's got the heygen.com. So this is the same one we were looking at. This is HyperFrames in general. So this is actually the HyperFrames GitHub repo. I'm going to save this for last. Well, actually, let me say this. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go over here and in here, and I found the HyperFrames GitHub repo, and I want to use the combo because I heard the combo is what's really, really good. So I'm going to come over here and paste that, and I'm going to hit enter. And what it'll do is it's going to search the internet. It's going to go through all the files and everything else. It's basically going to go to the entire GitHubs. And notice that I'm on 4.8. I have the max plan. And my effort is on high using the new Ultra code, and I have it on auto mode. Again, you have to have the most up-to-date version of Claude Code in order to do this, but this is honestly the way I go about doing it because this gives me the best results in my opinion. It's pretty much cataloged everything at this point. Now I'll literally ask it the question, do you feel you have enough to create a set of skills that will help us with Remotion and also create an SOP of the things I need to connect in order to make all of this work? All right. And then when I do that, because it's literally cataloged everything at this point, right? It went into the GitHubs, it went into the different documentation of the actual source, It had skills that are already existing that, creators created that I've now either verified, and it makes the choices. It says, do I want to create a new skill based off the ones I see or the ones that I have already saved for us to incorporate? Short answer is yes, I have more than enough before I design anything, though. The right move is to brainstorm the shape of what you want. So it's going to load the brainstorming skill, which is another skill that we had created earlier that, again, is one of the skills that come with plugins inside of your Claude Code. So when you do like /, well, you have to do it actually in the bottom part. So let me just open up Claude down here. And sometimes a lot of skills already come pre-installed in the plugins. And all you have to do is type in the word plugin, come in here, and I go over this. And look, you have a whole set of other skills in here. And I gotta be honest, you probably have Remotion in here. So if I come in here, Remotion, no, it doesn't have Remotion. But if I wanted brainstorming, it had brainstorming, which was part of those super skills that were available. But these are other skills that were already either I grabbed and everything else. The ones from the plugins, though, those are Claude verified and basically certified. So I do that. The only thing with plugins is sometimes it comes a lot of skills and it's a little bit of overkill. So you don't need all of them. So sometimes I don't go this route of doing a plugin. If you're a brand new beginner, this is actually really good for you. But if you're like an experienced user, they do tend to have a lot of MCPs and skills that you sometimes won't even need. But then you can go back in and just say, hey, walk me through all the skills that I'm currently using and the skills that I really don't need. What do you recommend? And then it will start, annihilating the ones that you don't and, basically only keeping the ones you want. Now it says, what should skill set cover? Motion only, Remotion and borrow HyperFrame, full Remotion and HyperFrame combos. Absolutely, because this is what I want. And then main use, marketing ads, social clips, course educational. I'm going to go all of them. And then the audience is going to be me and my students or me and my clients. I'm going to say, honestly, all the above. And then rendering, local only, local and cloud scale, add an AWS Lambda and batch parallel large renders. I didn't know you could do that. I'm going to say local and embed apps. For now, because my computer is pretty powerful, I'm going to do local, but I would 100% look into this thing right here because it's giving me ideas I didn't even know existed where you can render on the cloud. So that's pretty cool. But I don't know enough about AWS, so I'm going to keep it to local only for now, and I'm going to hit submit. Now, it did come over here, and it did ask me an important question, how it was building all of it. It literally said, which architecture should we use? Long story short, skipping all the technical jargon, it just says, hey, it's a set of skills. And two, it says 2 engine skills, Remotion HyperFrames, which use a doc and an SOP, 1 mega skill. I'm actually going to do a hub because I think this is going to require a couple of them, not just one. And then how should we sequence the build, design all now, build together? Because I have it on ultra mode, I want it to basically do everything and then do the SOP afterwards. So we're going to go ahead and hit submit, and we're going to go ahead and build the skill. All right, now it looks like it's got the skill completely done. So what I'm going to do is, one, I'm going to ask it to put it in a folder so then I can download it to my agent team that's going to only do this skill. Now, the important thing about this particular skill, it's a set of skills. Believe it or not, it ended up being close to 22 skills. And before all the people and the keyboard warriors start going at it, it literally says here, because I did challenge it, I said, hey, 22 skills seems like quite a bit. It says, good, I checked against the actual mechanics against current Claude plus Opus 4.8. But the issue isn't the number 22, it's how they're installed at the session start. Only each skill name and description loads, not the body. 50 to 100 tokens each, 22 skills at rest. So 1.1 to 2.2K tokens, total metadata. Skill listing budget, 1% of context, 10K tokens. On Opus is like 1%. And then full skill revenues load only on invoke or on read. And then memory, Claude MD, separate budget. Skills do not eat up your memory. So total at rest 22. But again, I'm not using this globally where I'm installing it for all of my Claude to use. I'm going to put it very specifically in a folder because what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I said, great, can you create a folder and please put it inside of my downloads folder so then I can upload it to my agent team. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an agent that's going to be my Remotion agent that's going to utilize all these skills when I invoke it. So therefore, whenever I'm working with that particular agent and I want to create a video, I'm going to use it for that specific agent and only for that agent. All right, cool. So I put it in my downloads folder. So now what I'm going to do is I have it in my downloads folder right in here. Here's my downloaded Remotion set. What I'll do is I cut the file right in here, and then I'm going to go over to my D drive, my dev folder. Inside my dev folder, here's my AI agent team. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste it. Okay. I'm going to rename it. So it's Remotion AI agent. Okay, perfect. It's there. And see, now it gets added to these skill sets. Now, when I want to use it, all right, I'm going to stop there here. I'm going to go to File, Open Folder, AI Agent Team, and then go to my Remotion agent. All right, and I'm going to hit Select. And now in here, I'm going to basically say, I'm going to go now open my Claude because now it's in this folder. And I just added a group of skills that I want you to create an agent for that will in turn talk to Donna. And anytime we need a video, it will use this Remotion agent skill in order to produce and make that video. So now it's asking me a couple questions. Owns only code-made videos, primary video router. I'm going to do that. Delegate to a creative assistant, compose locally. Absolutely. Local user supplied assets. Local user supplied assets only. No, I think that's good. Workspace, persistent workspace, plus project subfolders. Install the 22 skills once the agent at the agent root. Each request creates a Remotion skill agent for the composition. Fresh standalone project each time. No, I'm going to say that it's persistent workflow in here and it's just going to create project subfolders. Again, being because I don't want this thing 22 agents just living live where I have to constantly load them every time we want to do in there. Now, this will then in turn create the agent inside my Claude Co-Work. And the question I kind of left open is, can I use the same one inside of Claude Co-Work instead of Claude Code? And the answer for this one probably is going to be a no. But other skills that you can create, you can just say, hey, can you also create a skill like this for me for Claude Co-Work? And as long as Claude Co-Work can get an MCP connector. So if I come in here, and while this is kind of cooking here, and we go into Claude, and let's go into Co-Work. And if I come into Claude Co-Work, and I go to, let's say, customize, and then I go to connectors, inside the connector agent, if I can find a connector that can do it. So if I browse connectors like Remotion, doesn't really have it, right? Or even HyperFrames. Let's see if it has HyperFrames. It doesn't have it. So you could do it. There is a way to do it because you can also use Claude Code inside your area here. And again, I just like using VS Code because it's a lot better. As you can see, you've been using quite a bit. If you come in here, you can do it through here where it automatically will go to that particular folder, or you can install like a kind of, let's say, server that you would have to pre-make for yourselves that would automatically hand that. So while that's cooking, let's go into Co-Work. And if I wanted to create a skill in here, it would almost follow the same process. I would come in here, I would go to chat, and in chat, I would say, or go to customize, and I would go to skills. And in skills, notice that I have a little plus sign here. When you click on the plus sign, you can create a skill, and you can create a skill with Claude. And I can just come in here and create a skill. Again, Remotion might have been a little tough for Co-Work, but I can create a skill in here that I can build in the same exact way. Give it something to search on the web, go in here and basically do any kind of skill as far as anything, collect documents, do any kind of transcripting that you might need or want. And then once you do that, load it all in here and then have Claude help you make the skill using the Claude Creator skill. So either way works. If you're using inside of Co-Work, this is the way to do it. If you're using inside of Code, based on what I'm showing. All right, now it's fully installed. I went through the whole thing and now it has an agent. I'm actually in the folder of the Remotion agent because this is what I have right in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, create a small explainer video that is going to be how to install Claude Code on the terminal. If you go into my Claude Code second brain, it's also a file inside of here. You should be able to find information that you need to create that folder. So first grab all the information, then I want you to use your skills to create that video and then make sure to put it in the download folder. All right, so put it in my downloads folder. Here's the big reveal. Let's see what it says and does. All right, team, not bad, right? Look at this thing. Isn't that amazing? This is so cool. And again, completely and totally AI. It just took the information that I had in the other places in the second brain, like I collected. And look, it's creating this right now and it's doing it all in here. How cool is that? Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This will give you the ability of installing pretty much any skill you want in anything that you're doing. And again, making it super easy. And you saw me do it live. So hopefully this helps and you'll have better skills and we'll see you in the next one.